Hey everybody, it's your friend Review Guy. Today we are going to be looking at a food grinder. You're going to see here it has 4 different speeds on it. It's got a couple page, very small instruction booklet. It's made for cutting vegetables, fruits, meat. You're going to notice it tells you to cut the fruits and vegetables on a low speed. It's going to tell you to cook the meat on a high speed. Your pieces are going to be this top piece, a rubber piece that will be separate. You actually just put that on the bottom. Stainless steel thing here. You have your blades here. You're going to notice your blades have covers. Make sure you're careful with those. They're very sharp. A cleaning tool and the stainless steel piece itself. It does tell you inside where to stop. So basically these just slide right off. Just be very careful because as I pointed out, these are sharp. So you're going to put your blades down in here on the bottom. This piece is round. The piece on the bottom is round. You'll line those up. First, we're going to try onions. So make sure it's clean. Put your blades back in. First, we're going to start with some onions. Then you're going to put your top on like this. Make sure that this is lined up. You'll see it line up inside when it's done, and it should click into place. If it doesn't, that means it's not there. It just clicked into place. It means it's lined up. Make sure it's plugged in. And then we're going to do this on the low setting. So we'll just do level 1. Jog it a couple times to make sure it's ready. And then according to the book, it says it takes about 10 to 15 seconds to grind. Now I stopped. We'll look at what it's like. If you want to, you can puree it more than that. But this is what it's going to look like with just about 10 seconds. So we're going to do a little more because we are making lumpia with this. So we need it really fine. So we're going to put it back in, lock it in place. And if you want to, you can bump it. And we'll see what it looks like here. Now you'll see it grinded on the side, so it's ready to be put into a bowl. So we got it going here using your cleaning tool. Now we are going to be using all these in the same thing to make the lumpia. So we'll just be using the same bowl because all the ingredients are going to be going in. But now depending on what you're doing, you might want to clean after everything because you're going to be using various things. So basically, got it pretty clean. Make sure there's nothing on the top. Then we are going to put our blades back in. We're going to go with chives. Put those in. Put your lid back on again. Make sure you line it up correctly. Once again, you will know when it lines up and when it won't because it will click into place. And again, we're going to try level 1. Now the thing about the onions is they are wet. They do want to stick on the side. But it did chop them up nice and good like that. So we will put those into a bowl as well. So next is our carrots. We're just going to slide those in there. Make sure you take your blade out. When you're emptying it, put it back when you're done. You're going to put your top back on. Line this back up. It lined up really quick that time. Now we're going to do the carrots a couple times to make sure it's nice and pureed the way we want. And you'll see it pureed the carrots really, really well. Nice and things. We're going to do it again when we're done. We're going to put it all together with the meat and get it ready for the lumpia. For my last one, I'm going to take the meat. Remember, there is a line in here, but the line is up here, so I should be able to get all my meat inside. It's just falling down in here. It's nice, juicy. This is pork. You can use whatever you want. And you're going to put your top back on. Make us a pork lumpia with this. Make sure you line it up. Again, it's lined up. Now for the meat, you want to use the higher speed, so you can go one of these up here. We're going to try this one, and then we'll go to this one. So it's cutting the meat. And you'll see the more it does it, the more it purees it, because you're going to look down inside. It's starting to cut it really good. So we're going to keep going. Make sure we line this back up. Now we're going to the puree. That's a higher speed. Do it for about 10 to 15 seconds. And your meat is nice and chopped up nice and good. So we'll add back in now the last pieces that we wanted to add, because I told you we're going to mix all this together. Put first the onions. And this one back, and we're going to use puree because we want it nice and tight, make sure it's aligned. And then we will do bump it a couple times, and then we will puree. You just look down in there and see how it is, whether it's the way you want. I'm using my 4th setting now. That's more power. So I'm doing my last setting for this last bit. It's chopping it up nicely, mixing it up, and it should be ready to go. Nice and mixed, nice. So you see it did a really good job of mixing everything. So you see it did an excellent job of cutting first the onions, then the chives, then the carrots, and then the meat, and then it did a really good job of mixing them together. Now the only thing you got to do is add any kind of spices or anything you else want, and you can put it back in there and do it again, or you can do it by hand, but it did a really good job. I definitely like this. I'm definitely going to recommend it. If you need something that purees, minces, cuts your meat all at once, this is a really nice item.